The following is a semi-professional... fuck it, read it yourself. Welcome back to Nihilhalla.
Hey everybody, you know how Neil, there are several episodes where he asked me about faith? And if I had faith in him? He had the fucking audacity, which we record on, and the gall, which is a bird, to ask me...
No, gall is not a bird. Gull is a bird. Gall is the fucking... The gall bladder is what it refers to.
So he had the nerve, which is in our bodies, to ask me if I was recording episode times, which I fucking was.
Look, man, all I'm saying is I've seen you fuck up a soup sandwich.
A soup sandwich is a fuck up, sir. I could fuck up a wet dream or a one-car funeral procession.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm saying that you could fuck up at fucking up.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I can.
You're not as bad as another friend of ours.
Well, no, but, just as my gypsy curse goes...
have we talked about on that?
Oh, we have talked about it, but another part of my gypsy curse, it being inconvenient. One time, everybody, we were Neil, Tyler, and I had a bunch of errands to run today, and being the poor fucks we are, all took one car to save the environment and money, and Tyler had to go to a medical appointment at the VA. We decided to go take Neil to the BMV, or DMV, whatever it is called by you, to restore his license. So we got to the VA super early and punctual because we knew it would take forever, and it was the one time...
It was the DMV. It was the DMV we went to.
That's what I was saying.
No, you said VA, though.
Oh, well, I said we're going to take Tyler to the...
Yeah, but you said we got to the VA.
Anyway. We got to the BMV, and... Sure enough, we were in and out in 15 fucking minutes and had hours to spare before Tyler's appointment.
Yeah, it was as if the DMV is
new to be inconvenient by being convenient.
Yeah, it exists to be as inconvenient as possible. I am,
even if it is being on time.
Yeah, Jesus, there is no organization that is so corrupted by the sands of time. I don't mean corrupted like they take more money than they're supposed to and they don't put it where it's supposed to go. I mean corrupted like, good
there
God.
Is an evil force.
Yeah, nothing ever works properly with the DMV. Like, if you have planned to be 2 hours at the DMV and it'll take 10 minutes... If
you're like, man, I gotta be somewhere in 20 minutes, it will undoubtedly take an hour and a half.
Yeah, it is the fucking chaos of our world, to be sure. Alrighty, so while I was blowing these guys' heads off, I was thinking of another game which has glorious headshots that I've played, and that is Killing Floor.
That has the nice bloody zit-like explosion? Yeah,
Killing Floor 2 is really bad about it, actually, because Killing Floor 2, they re-engineered the bodies of the specimens so that they would have the absolute most gore possible. And in fact, I see it. I see the servo skull. They re-engineered the modeling, the models and textures of the Zeds so that they could be segmented into further pieces. Where previously the Zeds could only really lose their head in the Unreal 2004 engine port of the mod for Unreal 2004 that originally spawned Killing Floor. In the new Killing Floor 2, they re-engineered all that shit so they could have a Zed lose its arm or a leg, or you could have it lose its leg from the knee down and left arm.
Okay, so they went a little more in depth into the modeling.
Yeah, and what was awesome about that was, just what it is on the face of it. What sucks about that is that in order to code it, they had to code it so that it basically removed that part of the model, and then for headshots, they didn't actually, in order to keep frame count up, they couldn't put the entire model of the brain in there, right?
Alright, so just not enough memory, or
it had to do
whatever
with
happened that it couldn't do it.
Poly count would have been through the roof if they had if they'd fucking
Made
actually
a separate model.
Yeah, if they'd actually put a separate model for the brain in there. Well, the code says that when, you know, a limb gets detached like that to spawn a low poly equivalent to keep things running smooth.
Oh shit.
To keep things running smooth for overall gameplay. And oh my god, I have in one game seen, in one headshot, seen 6 hemispheres of, that's empty, I've seen 6 hemispheres of brain jump out of the same creature. From a headshot of not even anything huge. It was like a 357
a little
Magnum.
pistol,
Yeah,
and it just kapow!
Yeah, and 6 hemispheres of brain came out. I was like, you guys, like, I
Need
can
to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I can clearly see the fucking medulla oblongata replicated 3 times in this same brain. Like, that you guys know that doesn't work like that, right?
So that's an interesting thing I forgot in Killing Floor that they were called Zeds.
Well, that's because they didn't want to say zombies, because they weren't sure at the time if Romero had actually... was it George Romero that did the zombie movies? I want to say it was George. Because Cesar Romero was Joker in the old Adam West Batman TV show.
I don't know. I do like, though, how... I've talked about it on the show, how I hate zombie lore in general. But I do enjoy when they're not actually called zombies. I used to read the Walking Dead comic book. I don't watch the show, but I do enjoy how they're called walkers,
Now
not
to stop
zombies.
this ram. Time to
And
impact.
Killing Floor, they're called
No
Zeds.
more than 6 minutes.
Well, specimens specifically, but everybody calls them Zeds.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have bad news for you. They call them Zeds because Zed is the letter Z in British English, and Z is short for zombie.
Oh, well.
So they still call them zombies. It's just a nickname for zombie.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Sorry to ruin that for you.
Well, it's alright. It's better than hearing zombie. I've went on my rant of why I hate the zombie mythos. And
Well, in the official lore, it's still a specimen. It's just everybody calls them zombies.
yeah, no, I get I'm just so over the fucking... I'm so over the zombie horror lore. I really am ready for... I wish, werewolves would get a fucking time in the sun again. Even stuff with, like, demons. I very much would like to see more stuff kind of take the White Wolf approach, if you will, to the supernatural.
I'd like to see the Secret World approach, although it would be a lot of fucking Hellraiser if that happened. Because I watched, I was at Derek's house not too long ago, and we were watching Hellraiser 2, and my god, that movie is gory.
Well, that was kind of their whole shtick with their super shock value.
Well, yeah. Oh, it's just NOB. I thought it was KNOB, like doorknob. Huh. Well, that's even funnier.
No, it's NOB, like nobility. They're the second level of orc, so they're a knob.
Okay.
Make a little more sense?
Yeah, that's actually kind of clever.
Yeah.
Also, it makes a lot of sense that it's not KNOB, because that's a slang term for dick in British English.
Oh yeah, knob.
Yeah. So
no, it's definitely for nobility.
So that's
Very little orc nobility, as it were.
yeah. So that's definitely something I didn't know before.
Oh fuck! No, that was me because I left that little part out.
Sedona's time to impact.
Jesus. All right. I'm gonna die. Jesus.
Forward then.
Wait your turn. There. Happy now? That's a grenade. That's a grenade.
Grenade!
I did it better.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Green elf needs food.
Green elf needs job.
Cover me while I get to that way.
Forgot about that.
Oh, me and my buddy Jeff.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, Green Elf, get a job. So, kind of a fucking sad story, but also fun from my childhood. Gauntlet was a game that was played a lot because they had a gauntlet machine at the racetrack my dad always fucking decided to take me as a child.
While he gambled, you would
Play gauntlet.
You would feed quarters to gauntlet.
Yeah, so, I guess I was gambling too, but...
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
Unless it was a ticket machine.
No, it was just the old style, gauntlet, first gauntlet, where... I mean, it was a quarter eater because your health ticked down by the second on the arcade version of Gauntlet to, eat quarters.
Oh, this is what I have to do. Okay.
Much like the D&D game on arcade was just a fucking quarter eater, but was still very fun. I don't know if you've ever played it.
The arcade game of what?
Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I avoided that like plague, actually. Although I did play AD&D, Dungeons and Dragons, which a lot of people know as the Super NES cartridge. I have the Beholder.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was
You are getting fucked up.
Yeah, I noticed. And I can't enter Super Titus mode.
Neil, you know what?
I kind of suck at this game.
You had that one little trouble in the spot, but you're doing fine. This is the point where you have a chance to regain your health because it just dropped orders. That was why it did that.
Okay.
But they're all dead now.
No, there's one left.
May give you the ability to...
Nope, it's not giving me the ability to execute at all.
We're gonna let this episode go long because it's a boss fight and we'll see where it goes.
Ah, fuck, come on.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah, shoot that plasma. Yep, there's plasma weapons in 40K.
You were starting to say something. Was it in regards to the fucking
And
shit?
we shall
Was it in
know.
regards to the
We'll
boss
talk
fight?
about it on the next episode of Nihilhalla.
Okay, well, we'll see you next time, nondescripts, I promise. Well, actually, I won't make a promise. I'll probably suck as bad. See you next time.